Hello, welcome to my video chat. This is for week 4 assignment CMN315, Advanced Interpersonal Communications. This is for week 4 assignment. Now, online I will be having one of my friends, individuals coming online. He's going to be answering questions that I ask that I'm going to ask online, and he's going to answer in the chat box. We're waiting for him to come online now. Just to let you know, my name is Danielle or Danny Thompson. I am in Independence University. I am doing a mock hiring of an individual for my team. I'm a department manager, and I'll also be doing an individual mock hiring on my team, which I will be doing whenever you're ready. So we're just waiting for him to log in.
I'm already there.
No, you're not. I don't see you in the chat box. I see two. Hi.
I'm already there.
All right. Well,
Maybe I'm the second.
I'm not sure, but
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
It's hard to tell. Now,
Actually, I know the
Wolfman 1120, please type in hello. Thank you very much. That is the person that is going to be doing the interview with me. Everyone else can be watching. I'm going to try to hold this respectful and to keep it to a short time limit. So the first question is, all right, let me go back up to my media, to school. We're going to go, and I have to call up the, but I am now currently doing it. I've had some issues last couple of days, which have put me down. So I am doing my best, not too well into doing mass media experiments. So what we're going to do is we're going to move my paper. Yeah, just use that. And I'm going to print out the assignment so I have something that I can go by so that I may ask questions of my friend who is currently going to be helping me. I am supposed to have a team member or group member through school. Well, unfortunately, that person has failed to do their responsibilities of upholding their assignment and to get in touch with me. So now I am left with, this last sheet's long. I don't think I have it already. Table's been moved. So we're waiting for it to print. So as is, as a business owner, which I can say I am legally, and I can prove it. I do have my sales and use tax certificate. I do have my EIN number, my federal EIN number for the business, and the business is legal. We do pay our taxes. Last year, we didn't make no money because of COVID-19, which really sucked and really made me upset, but we're getting off track. Let me please get back to here and find out what's going on with my printing. All right. Let's get the printer up here. Come on. argue with me, printer. You only have 8 sheets to print. Excuse me for this, but that's why. We don't need PDF. We need series, MX. It went to say PDF. I don't know why it went to say PDF, but we're going, and I'm going to do my best to ask them. Okay, I am also doing my best to, as the sound you're hearing, that is my printer printing out the paper that I need to do the schoolwork. I am I believe, a junior in college, and I am also enrolled online, so I do all my work online. So that's why I have to use here. We're waiting for the paper. I know it's a little late, and I'm sorry for the delay. I know I should have been prepped, but I'm going to be doing this. I'm doing this on my way. The reactions of this video after I do it, do some editing and what have you. I'm so I do not like when YouTube does this to me.
Oh, when it buffers.
It buffers. Yeah, connection. Yeah, well, that's what it does. Yeah. Alright, this is all. There we go. There. Come on. Thank you. Alright. Alright. Alright, now. Okay, here we go. Now, the first thing, Wolfman1120, please tell me your strengths. What are your strengths that you have? Mind you, I don't believe it's doing. Yeah. Cancel you. Goodbye. There you go. Alright. Okay, now. Wolfman should be typing his answer to me. I'm sorry that I can't do a I do not know if I have that responsibility or not, but I'm going to look to see if I do. About chat participants timestamp. No. Okay. Alright. Well, now. Okay. Alright. I am looking at, this is the paperwork that I have for school right here. And, huh? Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. The ability to, okay. Alright. Well, that ties into what are your strengths. That basically ties into what your strengths is. Anything is what you're telling me about yourself. Tell me about yourself means to tell your personality.
Oh.
That's what tell me about yourself. What do you like to do? What's your pastime? What's your hobbies? And stuff like that. That's what that means. You have to forgive Wolfman 1120. He has not been in the working world. He has been sidelined. So for a good reason. And he is helping me out, and I appreciate his help. So he's now starting to understand what the questions are. I have the questions in front of me. We're going to use these questions. I'm supposed to pick 10 questions and ask them. I'm going to pick 10. I'm actually going to pick a little bit more. We're going to do a little bit talking. Any other person, you have to please excuse the way the video is. The video is meant for school. I cannot control who sees and who does not see. I cannot control who will chat, who does not chat. You're welcome to chat. You can help him out if you want. It would be appreciated. As I said, I am a student in Independence University. This is for CMN315 in Advanced Interpersonal Communication. This is for week 4 assignment, and it is doing the interview. I am acting as the interviewer, and he is acting as the interviewee. And I am looking at my listening skills on what he's typing, and I am seeing what can be done. Also, he's typing away right now, so you have to forgive him. He's typing slow. But so he's talking to me about himself right now. That's what he's doing. So he's not really going to be doing much speaking unless I ask him to speak. All right, I'll give you a couple seconds before it pops up. Should come up. Here we go.
How's that?
Okay, yeah, that's good. Now, okay. Now, here is a good question. What are your strengths? Okay, now hang on. What I mean by what are your strengths is what are you good at doing? If you have strengths. Okay. Again, we're not trying to make this a long video. We're trying to keep it fairly short, but I am asking a total of 10 questions, and then I have to do a 500-word synopsis of the experience, including which elements of the course material you demonstrated competency in during the interview, as well as areas you would like to improve on. Now, okay. All right. Okay.
See how that is.
All right. We're waiting. All right. Okay. That works. Now, that's good. Now, this is a very interesting one. This is a good one. What are your weaknesses? Now, instead of typing, you can also be verbal. It's your choice.
No.
Okay, it's your choice. Weaknesses are like, can you do computers? Can you do filing? Can you do maintenance? Can you do?
I got one.
Okay, well there you go. Take your time. Yeah, I know. I hate that. That's what I said. If you want to talk, you can talk too.
Or talk, it'll be the same thing.
Well, then just talk.
I got it.
Alright, well, he's doing it. This should be interesting to school to see. Do not. Alright. Hello, Miss Gilbert. Hello, how are we doing today? This is for my school. I am doing my best. As you can see, I am using Wolfman 1120 as a partner. You're welcome to help join in too if you would like to answer any of the questions I've asked so far. I can do a multi-interview. That's fine by me. They didn't say I couldn't do it. So, Miss Gilbert, I'm going to say Miss Gilbert, keep it formal. Tell me about yourself. Formal. Keep it formal. Keep it formal. I know we know each other personal, but I want to keep this formal on a business level. So please tell me about yourself formally. As he's doing it also, you can do it also. I can get it in two ways, and I can look at my listening skills and see what I'm doing, what I'm doing good, and what I'm doing bad, and how I need to improve myself on doing these skills. So if you would do that, I would appreciate that. You can also catch up to him on the current question that I have asked him. That is, what is his weakness? So you can catch up with that. I asked him what his strengths are, and I asked him to tell me about himself. Those are the three questions I've asked. I'm going to do a series of 10 questions. Some of them are going to get a little deep, and some of them are going to get a little shallow. It all depends on how you want to look at it. So, again, this is for school. I am doing my best. You have to excuse the way I'm looking. I'm not dressed formal because I'm in my home. I was down the last couple of days, and I'm still down, still feeling the effects of what happened 2 nights ago. Okay. All right. Okay. That works. All right. Now, what is your ideal company? I also asked that question to you, Miss Gilbert. What is your ideal company? Your ideal company. Well, UPS. Okay. That's his ideal company, is UPS. Now, I can understand him wanting to be UPS because it's loading and unloading and lifting and using the muscles that he's got and stuff like that. You know, he's a muscle guy. He's a big muscle guy. So now, okay. Cool. Thank you very much, Miss Gilbert. Thank you very much. Now, you see her answer? You see her answer? Okay. Her answer was, I have 21 years experience working for the Vice President of Operations, composing and updating Excel spreadsheets, auditing our tractor trailer expense reports, and general office duties. That's what she wrote. Now, I'm seeing both of the chat, so we're doing that now. Again, I'm going to ask this question for Ms. Gilbert. What is your ideal company? What's your ideal company? You know, your ideal, your company that you would love to be at, whether it's at your own company or at someone else's company or on your own business or whatever have you. What is your ideal company? And in the meantime, while she's doing that, Wolfman1120, what are you looking for in terms of career development? What are you looking for in terms of career development? You know, career development. How do you want to see your career get developed?
Oh, like going up the corporate ladder?
Right, going up the corporate ladder, as they say. So that's what they say there. All right. Now, to make coochie. Well, there you go. That's a very good. That is a very good thing to do. Now, all right, an ideal company would use my current skills and learn new ones. Very good, Miss Gilbert. Very good. Very good. I applaud the two of you. You two are doing good so far. Now, the next question is somewhat of an important question to the two of you. Is what kind of goals would you like to have in mind if you get the job? Now you are applying for a job in a company. It's a mock interview. You're applying for a job in the company. What goals would you have in mind if you got the job? Now we'll say it's an entry office job, and you're looking to get in the door, basically. So you're looking to use your skills and all your, then to do that and what have you. The same thing to you, Wolfman1120. What are you looking for in terms of career development? Now, I think I already said that one. Okay, excuse me. I'm sorry. It was what goals would you have in mind if you got this job? That's what the question was. Okay, now I see it correctly. I was one up. I should have went one down. So okay. All right. So that's where we stand there. Okay. In the meantime, a question that could be getting considered, I'm kind of waiting. My ideal, myself, is I am going to be 54 in February. I am gray-haired. I am more conscious. I am. My hobbies are I make jewelry. I watch videos. I listen to music. I do YouTube videos. I do live chats. I like chatting to people. I visit family. I visit friends. I have friends over. My strengths are I'm good with people. I am good with doing general office duties. Since the schooling, my office duties have been improving, which I do believe that I did lack. So that was one of my strengths in my office skills. Was I was weak in my office skills, but I do believe I'm getting better. Why do you want the job? That's very easy. This is why I want the job, because I want to improve myself. I want to better up. I want to not only better myself, but I want to help improve the company. That's what I would like to do.
Now, let's see. Now, Wolfman. Okay. Can you describe a time when your work was criticized?
Oh,
Simple answer. Simple answer. Yay or nay. Yes or no. Simple answer. Keep it simple. Okay. The same thing with you, Miss Gilbert. Can you describe a time when your work was criticized? Can you describe a time that it was criticized? So we're doing good. We're actually having a few viewers come online. We're having 2 active right now. If you want to become active in the mock job interview, you are welcome to do it. Please sign in with your name and say, may I join? I will say, yes, you do, and I will give you the questions for you to catch up, and you can catch up. The goal of this is to accomplish a listening skills part for advanced international personal. Okay, no, okay, very good, very good. That was very good. He answered that very simply. Now, okay, now this is a hypothetical, and a hypothetical question is one that could happen but hasn't happened. Okay. Now, have you ever been on a team where someone was not pulling their own weight? The second part of that question, how did you handle it? Take your time. Now, I'd like to welcome all the viewers coming online and checking me out right now. This is not a typical video I do. This is a video for school. It is for CMN315, Advanced Interpersonal Communication, Week 4 assignment, and it's an interview, mock interview. This will be getting seen on my school. So if you don't want to be seen, hop off. If you want to be seen, if you want your name seen, keep on, answer the questions. And when I download this to the school, on my media in the school, all this will show and I'll be able to do all my work accordingly. I may not be the best interviewer. I may not be the best person to give an interview, but I do my best. And I try to do what's reasonable to what I think. Now, let's see. Now, not really everyone did there. Okay, very good. All right. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm working part of the time. Care assistance for a disabled person. That's the number of physical of my home skill of their standards. Okay. Understandable. Thank you for that input. Now, we're going to get a little touchy here. This next question is, again, going to Miss Gilbert. Tell me a time when you had to give someone a difficult feedback and how did you handle it? How did you handle it? Tell me about a time when you had to give someone difficult feedback, and how did you handle it? Handle it. And Wolfman1120, the same question to you is, tell me a time when you had to give someone difficult feedback, and how did you handle it? Okay, difficult feedback means, or
Like what they did wrong.
yeah, basically a difficult feedback, or if it was feedback that was difficult, you weren't in sync with them, and it was everything going wrong, and you made what have you. We have been going for 32 minutes, going on 33 minutes. I'm trying to keep this as professional as I can. Okay, I was honest and did my job. I know you were very good, very good. Um, Now, uh, let's see. How do you handle working with people who annoy you? I shouldn't answer that question. I should not answer that question. Uh, let me tell you that is the hard thing to do for me. Um, okay, now, all right, all right, all right. Okay. Um, how do you handle working with people who annoy you? Aha. Okay. Uh, this is getting to be interesting. I'm doing my best to keep it professional and school wise. We have I don't want to be too long, so we've got a few more questions, a couple more questions I'm going to ask. Then I'm going to um download this to my school to show them that I did the interview, and I had a couple of people I was interviewing, and I did a mock interview. Uh, and I did the after listening. I really excuse, go back the background material for week one. Okay, but okay, week one discussion. I'm not going to go back to week one because I feel that the interview should be done on my level, and that's what I'm doing. Um, so now the 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, if I were to ask your last supervisor, very good, very, 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 very good, Miss Gilbert. Now, if I were to ask your last supervisor to provide you with additional training or exposure, what would she suggest? What would she suggest? This is what the question says. So, okay. All right. Very good.
I have 3 people online, I believe. I'm not sure. I could have more, I could have less. I know I have at least 2 that are active right now. The third person's watching. I think they're thinking this is crazy or funny, but this is a school assignment that I have to do. This is for my class, which is CMN315, Advanced Interpersonal Communication. This is for week 4 assignment. And the week 4 assignment is interview, mock interview. So this is what we got. And this is what I'm doing. I'm supposed to ask a series of 10 questions. This is what I'm doing. I'm almost done. Now, okay. Let's see. Now, here we go. Okay. What was the most difficult period in your life, and how did you deal with it? That is an honest question on the sheet. It's towards the end of the sheet. What is the most difficult period in your life, and how did you deal with it? So, take your time and answer. But I do want to remind you, I am doing this for school, so I do not want to go over the hour mark. I want to keep this under the hour mark. So, if that doesn't help a little bit with the goals of this project, this is a project that has to be done. Believe you me, I'm not too proud of having to do this project, but I got to do this project, and this is the best way I could do it. I haven't been able to get in touch with my school student advisor. I haven't been able to get in touch with my teammate, other group member that I was supposed to work with to do this to begin with. He has never gotten back in touch with me since January, near the last week of January, when we were assigned to be with each other. He just stopped. So I don't know what's going on with him. So I'm doing this, and I am noting this in my work that to begin with, I'm going to say that my partner is not my group member for group 2 that we're assigned to, is not helping me whatsoever in this. These are people that are individuals that are aiding me in doing the project. I am thanking them very much. I know it's hard to talk about business things, in a non-business setting. I know that my listening skills I have to improve. I don't know what like that. Okay. All right. So there we go. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's interesting. The voice you hear in the background in this quiet room right now is Wolfman1120, and that's all I will of his name. I'm not letting you see him because I'm the one that's supposed to be doing the project. So, but I will let you hear him. If he feels like talking, he can talk or he can type. Now, let's see. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to put this as the last question Well, one of the last questions, the first to the last question. The question is, if I were your supervisor and asked you to do something that you disagreed with, what would you do? That's to both Wolfman 1120 and to Miss Gilbert. What would you do? If I asked you to do something, I'm your supervisor, and I asked you to do something you disagree with, what would you do? Now, you got to be honest. This is totally be honest here.
No problem.
So, I think, let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That's first to the last. Okay. When my brother Fred died, I wanted to call it from this apartment. Ah, what is that? Okay. Well, that's one way to look at it. Again, Miss Gilbert, the question is, if I were your supervisor and I asked you to do something you disagreed with, what would you do? We know Wolfman says he would try to do what is asked. Now the question to Miss Gilbert is, what would you do if I was your supervisor and I go to you? I want you to do this. You may disagree with it, but do it. And what would you do? Would you do it? Would you not do it? Would you complain? Would you not complain? Um, that is the question we're proposing here, which is going to tie into the last question that I will be asking. That I do not know if I asked this here already, but I'm going to be asking this again. Very good, Miss Gilbert. Very good. Now, here we go. What is your greatest failure and what did you learn from it? What is your greatest failure and what did you learn from it? Think it over. Both of you think that over. Again, I want to remind you of the time. We don't want to go over a certain amount of time because this is for school. So I want to keep this as professional as possible. Okay. Now, okay. All right. Now, okay. I'm waiting for the answers to come up while I'm waiting for the answers. I made my notes on the behavior of the employees, interview pros, and cons, body language. No, unfortunately, I can't see you in the chat or YouTube. I was told I could use YouTube. I can't see the people in the chat, so I can't read body language. So I have to go by the written word.
and this is what I'm getting in my mind and what I'm making on YouTube. Okay, now I would like to thank, once everyone does what they do, I would like to thank the participants for their help in doing this assignment. This was a school assignment that I was instructed to do, so I did my best that I could do it. I'm still waiting for the last question to be answered. So in the meantime, I'm going to fill in some time. Now, let's see, you should use active listening skills when you are having in-person communications. Additionally, if you're working from home, you therefore work early in your pajamas. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Alright, well, we'll do that. Should be almost done, because like I said, I would like to keep this not too long. So please, okay, once you get your answer, and once she gets her answers, we will close it off. Okay. Being too trusting when a potential partner in which you being too trusting when a potential partner in what he tells me, which leads to trust issues. That's an honest answer. I'm going to agree with that. And Miss Wolfman was operating an arc welder without goggles, and learned to always wear your goggles.
Unless you want to go blind.
Okay, so I will thank the participants in the interview, the mock interview. I did learn a few things. Hopefully you understood why I had to ask the questions I asked. In the series, I asked the questions. I will go to the edit, because I have to download this to my school. I am very proud. I think we did good. So I am going to end this now. Please be advised, I will be coming up with another video that is not school wise in about half an hour. And it's not going to be school wise, it's going to be personal wise, and it's going to be some interesting things. So if you want, you can get back to me. If not, don't get back to me. And everyone be safe and stay good.